Hey guys, it's Hexical here, and today Govee sent me out another wonderful product to review, their Govee Flow Pro TV light bars. These light bars are monitor and TV backlights that have a few tricks up their sleeves, so let's get into the unboxing and review. The box feels really quality and looks nice too. It's not too flashy, but tells you everything that these do. To break open the box, all you have to do is cut the bottom tab out, and then you just open it up and you have their little motif on the side, and in the box you have a little manual and then everything that's included with the Flow Pro TV bars. When you uncover everything, the first thing you're presented with are the 4 bases that come with it. First, you have ones that clip onto the back and have 3M tape on the back, so you can stick them onto the back of your monitors. Then you also have these vertical mounted ones so that you can just stand them up if you feel like that. Other than that, in this box are just other tiny boxes with things like the power supply and stuff like that, so let's get all those open. The first box I unopened contained the Govee Flow Pro TV bar camera. This camera reads your screen and allows the Flow Pro TV bars to match your monitor's color, which we'll be talking more about later. The next box contained the hub for the Flow Pro TV bars. This hub is where you connect the power source, the camera, and your actual lights. The next box contained the power supply wrapped up in some bubble wrap. This power supply connects to the hub like I said earlier and powers everything for your light bars that you need. The last box is obviously containing the light bars themselves. The light bars are wrapped in some nice little plastic and secured really nicely in this box as well. They're both connected by a single cord and have a single USB-C connection. And here they are unwrapped from the plastic themselves. They look really high quality and they feel high quality too. Now that we have everything unboxed, it's time to get it all set up and hooked up into the app. To get it all hooked up into the app, all that you have to do is click on Add a Device and click on the Bluetooth icon in the top right, and then you should see the light bars pop up. Once you do that, you have to click them and then you just give them a name. I named them my monitor backlights, as you can see, and then it should move on to the next step where it'll just confirm that it's in the correct orientation. Once that's all done, it'll also ask you to set up the camera, but right now we're going to skip that because we're talking about the camera later. After all of that, the app is all set up and the lights are ready to go. You can also link them to your Google Home and Alexa app if you want to now. The app has a multitude of options, including basic color options where you can select both or one bar and change the colors. You can also enter hex codes and other things if you want. It also has a scene mode, which has a few different scenes that you can choose and select from. Most of them are animated or just have different special rainbow effects that you can choose from. And besides the video effect mode, which we'll be talking about later, there's also a music reactive mode that uses the microphone on the little hub that the lights connect to. You can also use the app to set timers for the lights. You can choose different times and different weekdays and set if they're recurring or not, among other things. There's also a special DIY mode where you can save your own special presets, and you can also check out the community hub so you can save other users' special presets and save them here. Now that we got the basic functions out of the way, we're going to be talking about the thing that makes it special, the camera. The camera is the thing that allows it to be an ambient monitor backlight. So let's get it all set up and ready to go. The first thing you're going to want to do is grab your camera and go ahead and take the 3M tape off that's on the little base. There's 2 little pieces, make sure to grab the other one too. And then also make sure to get the little film off the top of your camera. Once that's done, you're going to want to secure the camera pointing toward your screen on either the top or bottom of your monitor. I ended up choosing the bottom because I didn't want to move my webcam. Make sure it's nice and secure on there. Once you got all that done, all that you need to do is take the cord and plug it into the hub wherever you put it. The hub is connected to the light bars and also the power source. Once you got everything hooked up, it's really easy to get it set up in the app. All that you want to do is take these orange squares and set them up how it shows in the app, and then turn off your monitor and turn some lights on in your room. Once that's done, click next and select where your camera is located and wait for the app to load the camera view in. Once the camera is all loaded in, you're going to want to select the points and line them up with the orange squares on your monitor. Once they're all lined up, you're going to want to click next, and then it's going to bring up more points that are in the middle. You're going to want to line those up with the middle points in your monitor, and then you're all good to go. The process might take some time, but once you get it all set up, it should be all ready to go and you don't need to mess with it again unless the camera is moved. Then you can just take the squares off and you're all good to go. it'll end up looking a little something like this. And that pretty much concludes my unboxing and setup of the TV Flow Light Pro bars. Now, my general thoughts to these are they're honestly really worth it. In the end, something like this from another brand like Philips is going to cost hundreds, upwards of like $200-300 last I remember, or to get a special TV with it built in, it's going to cost you thousands. The way Govee uses their camera to capture the screen instead of HDMI output like Phillips Hue does makes it a lot easier and accessible for people. It also allows it to be used for things like smart TVs and other things where there is no HDMI output. And like I said earlier, price is also a really big factor in this. This kit is around $70 on Govee's website and also on Amazon, and for that price it is really a steal. Nothing like this is at that budget. Everything isn't 100% perfect and there are some bugs, but Govee continuously and reliably updates things. With each and every update I've gotten for these light bars, it's gotten better and better, and I'm really excited to continue to get more updates. This is definitely something I'd highly recommend, and I'm super happy with this product. If you're in the market for some LEDs behind your monitor, I'd definitely get these instead of just some normal strips, because all the features it has with it is just definitely a steal. Even if you didn't want to use the camera, these light bars are just super unique and a cool way to light up behind your monitor. And even if you don't want to do that, you can use them as little light towers. I'd highly recommend getting them. And that'll be the end of this video. If you enjoyed this, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I post a lot of content like this weekly. And also, make sure to check out my other social media like TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. All of it's going to be linked down below. I'd also like to mention that I have a Discord server, which is linked down below. We post tech, talk about tech deals, and a ton of other things, and I'd be really happy if you guys join that. I'm growing a community there, and it's really nice to have more and more people join. Thanks for watching this video, and see ya.